Hey, this is Curse John on Bob Built for Theme Parks, and welcome to this news update from Paultons Park. Now, Paultons Park, of course, if you didn't know already, it's a family theme park in Ower, near Southampton, in Romsey. And basically, in 2020, in May 2020, they're going to be opening a brand new area called Tornado Springs. Now, this is supposed to be like an old desert town that's been reopened after it was hit by Storm Mac. See the hints there. So that's the sort of theme behind this. Now, at first, if you remember, for those of you who have been on this channel when I uploaded the first ever video about this area, I said, oh, it's going to be some kind of Wild West thing. I was around the right track, but not entirely on the right track, with the eventual theme of a desert town being reconstructing after a blowover from Storm Max. So again, this is interesting. So we've just got a brand new sketch via Twitter on the Tornado Springs Twitter account. Be warned, if you want to find this image, I'm going to put it on screen in a bit, but if you want to find the image yourself and find the tweet yourself, it's not going to be on Paultons Park's Twitter account, it's going to be on the Tornado Springs Twitter account. And this was uploaded on the Tornado Springs Twitter account by one of the other separate accounts. And basically, I'm going to put the image on screen now, Fandodozy, and it says this: so excited, just had a great lunch with @Cooper_Storms, that's one of the characters, and our idea is going to transform harvest time. Eek, laughing emoji, hashtag win power, hashtag innovation, hashtag exciting times ahead, hashtag Tornado Springs. So, from this then, we have three potential models as to what it could be. Now, of course, first of all, we have the rumoured, well, what looks to be the name for the attraction, the main flat ride in the area, and that's Cyclonator. Now, apparently, this is supposed to be like a wind pump kind of thing. And if you already looked on the Twitter image, you see the sketch design of Cyclonator and how it's like, it feels like a wind turbine powered thing, like a power engine. And my god, it looks fantastic. If it's anything like the sketch design, then it's going to be brilliant. I definitely think this isn't going to be one of those like fair looking versions with like lights up, etc. It's going to be a proper permanent looking ride. Now, there's three main models that I picked out, one of which was mentioned by a few other people, but two that I picked out as well. So the Zamperla Midi Discovery, the Zamperla Discovery, and the Technical Park Typhoon 360. Now, the Zamperla Discovery, the original Discovery, which is like Manitou at La Ronde. The Zamperla Midi Discovery is a similar model to one in here in the UK, funnily enough, and that's Pendulum at Dreamland Margate. And Technical Park's Typhoon 360 model is similar to a ride called Cyclone at Papaya Park in France, or Papaya Park. So I don't know how it's pronounced, but never heard of that park. But we could be looking at one of them models. So I think either one, whether it's the Typhoon 360 from Technical Park, the Discovery from Zamperla, or the Midi Discovery from Zamperla, I think this will be a 1.2 metre height restriction ride. I mean, personally, I would have loved it to have been an Intamin Gyro Swing or a Giant Discovery from Zamperla, but I think from the sketch design it doesn't look to be that, because I don't think it looks that particular size, unless that's just a non-full size sketch design, which it looks to be on the papers, on the Twitter image. But again, it could be full size, it might not be, you never know. But what we do know is it's called Cyclonator, and from this we now pretty much have a full ride lineup. So for those of you who basically don't know about this area, you've already got Jesse's Route 83 Diner Restaurant, which is the main restaurant in the building, in the area, sorry. And you've also got Al's Garage, which looks to be the main shop in Tornado Springs. Now, in terms of attractions, you've got the refurbished Rio Grande train, Trekking Tractors, it's probably going to get a spruce up, but nothing changed in terms of name and theme. The Cyclonator, which is the flat ride we've been talking about. Buffalo Falls, which I don't know whether that's either Wave Runner or Raging River Log Flume being relocated to the new area. We still don't know this, but I'm sure more details are going to get announced. But I think we're going on the lines of Wave Runner being rethemed for this. And of course, Storm Chaser, which is the max spinning coaster. What looks to be the max extreme spinning coaster, which, again, that's been tossed around a lot. So I think either one is alright with me. I think a Whirlwind style ride is brilliant because you think of the onboard audio on that at Toverland, and you think how brilliantly magical that is. Imagine that. Imagine a version of that for Tornado Springs with the like Western type audio. I hope I'm a score. If you're watching this, please get in on the audio at Paultons Park for Tornado Springs next year in May. Please get on the audio because I can imagine I'm a score blasting out of those spinning cars. Or it could be a family version of an extreme spinning coaster like the Time Traveller at Silver Dollar City. And like I said in the previous video on the Tornado Springs area, there was talk that a European park has bought an extreme spinning coaster within the next few years. So it wasn't, and this was around the time that Time Traveller opened. So again, you know, it's either Paultons Park or this French park that's been looking at it as well. It's either one of the two. So I think if Paultons Park announced the extreme spinning coaster, I do think that the French park may have bought a different kind of spinning coaster or a different kind of mat coaster perhaps. But if it's just a normal spinning coaster, then we can assume that the French park that was mentioned a while back has bought the extreme spinning coaster. We can sort of draw on that conclusion in a way. But again, I don't mind whichever one it is, whether it's a family version of Time Traveller or a Whirlwind style ride. Either one is going to be fantastic and a perfect fit for Paultons Park. Paultons Park is definitely on the up. I was speaking about this with a mate of mine. You know who you are, hi out there if you're watching. We were speaking about how Flamingo Land is the future version of Paultons Park. You know, that they could be on the rise, especially with their developments for next year and hopefully the next few years perhaps. You know, what they've been coming up with. So, again, Paultons Park really is the park to beat at the minute. I know Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, etc. have got their own stuff going on, but you know, Paultons Park's more family than Thorpe, more family than Towers, just in terms of the coaster lineup, etc. But I'm pretty sure Paultons Park will invest in a thrill coaster at some point. I think it's only a matter of time before we get a thrill coaster, but I don't think that's going to happen for a good few years now, especially with this area. But you never know. Lost Kingdom was 2016. You got Tornado Springs in 2020. They still did loads of developments like 2 new Peppa Pig World rides in 2018, as well as an animal exhibit. They invested in Critter Creek in 2015, Peppa Pig World in 2011. 2006, of course, Cobra back in the day. The Edge first opening in 2009. So again, many things are possible. Even though there's been a few years gap between different investments, you know, you know what I mean. It's like anything's possible, really. So thank you very much for watching this short video from Paultons Park. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. My name is Kids Child. Keep living the coast up, dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.